position and wait for my go.
Okay, dear students, welcome to week 2 tutorial. So in this week 2 tutorial, what you're going to learn is that you're going to learn about the most powerful or most useful tools in Illustrator called the pen tools. Okay, so you should download from your Open Learning pen_tutorial-tutorial1. Okay, so it is a exercise file for the pen tool. Okay, so in the end of this lesson, what you're going to create is you're going to create a monster just like what you see in the fourth canvas. Okay, so all these elements is just matter of combination of shape. So it's another way to create a shape in Adobe Illustrator using pen tools. Previously we used basic tool, rectangle and rounded rectangle tools. Alright, so now we're going to create a shapes using pen tools. Okay, alright, so open the file, then you will see 5 canvas. Okay, so the first 2 and 3 is the training part, and then last one you should be able to create the monster that you see on the fourth canvas over here, in here. Okay, so without further ado, we go to canvas number 1. Okay, so in order for you guys to learn about pen tools, so first we're going to create the teeth for your monster. Okay, so either you can select pen tool from the tools over here, which is this one, okay, or you can hit P on your keyboard. Okay, so first set the properties for the pen tool. First, stroke with no fill color. Okay, stroke with no fill color. Okay, so how you want to use pen tools? One way is just by simple follow the numbering that you see over here. So click 1, click 2, click 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, to complete the shapes, to make sure the shape are close. Okay, you go to the edge over here until you see that symbol circle. That means you were able to close your shape. Okay, so that is the first shapes and the first methods to use pen tools. Okay, move on to the next canvas, which is this one. Okay, so this is the antenna and the tentacles for the monster. Okay, hit on pen tool. So another way to use pen tools that you can create a curvature. Okay, a curved shape using pen tool. Okay, so in these methods you have to do a little bit of practice in order to understand how pen tool works and then the behavior of pen tools. Okay, the behavior of pen tools. Okay, so click once over here. Okay, and then in order for you guys to match the line over there, match the lines, is click and hold your mouse. Click and hold and drag your mouse to the opposite direction of where you wanted the lines to be. So since the line is going down, I'm going to bring this one up, okay, to make sure it matches the line properly. Right, okay, see, and then next one is click on 3, since you will see that the line is going that way. Click, drag. Once you're satisfied with the lines, release. Okay, this one as well. Click, drag. Okay, release. Repeat the same process. Click, drag, release. Over here and here, last one. Okay, once you release, hit your Alt. Okay, once you hit your Alt, it will end the line. Okay, so click on the selection tool, so you will have one lines that have curve all the way. Okay, so you should practice on the right ones. Okay, there you have it. You have two lines that have a curve. Okay, so we move on to the next canvas, which is this one, the mouth of the monster. Okay, so this is a different methods of pen tool as well, still using maintaining pen tools. Okay, click on pens. Okay, so number one you see over here, right in the middle of the midpoint. Click here and drag until you see the lines is following it nicely. Okay, so see, now the problem is that you have a curve, so but we wanted a very sharp lines. Okay, so the way that you want to end a handle to make sure you have a sharp line is by clicking that and click here and drag. Okay, right, so see, we have a curved line. If we click over here, it will not become a straight line like that. Click once at the points over there. Hold your shift to make sure you were able to get a very level line. Click. And the number 5 over there, click. Sorry. Okay, make sure you get the good lines in the middle. Click over here, delete the anchor point, and click and drag. Close the line, click and drag until you get a very nice curve over there. Alright, so now you have a nice lines going through that you were able to create the mouth of the monster. Okay, so just to recap back what we have done previously, we create a sharp edges lines using pen tool. We create the curve line, and then we create the curve with the sharp ends. Right, so what I want you guys to do now, okay, on this monster over here, since you already have several elements, okay, several elements over there, what you can do is that now we are missing the body and the eyes of the monster. Okay, so you don't have to create the background. I just want you guys to create the monster. So using the lessons that you have learned in both of the 3 exercise, I want you guys to create the body for the monster. For example, like this curve line, click and drag, right? So follow the lines of the monster. Okay. Follow the lines of the monster. So you guys were able to create a nice monster. Right, like that. So now the ending ready. Click over there. Click once. Continue and so on. You were able to create a nice character using a pen tool. Okay, so by right you guys should already know how to manage your pen tool by handling the okay, so that is the body of the monster. Okay, so you may trace all the bits and small pieces over here to create the monster. Okay, so there is the body of the monster that I have finished. Alright, so it's just a matter of using line, and then we can put colors when we already complete all. Okay, so once you already complete the monster over here, then you can start to apply some colors. So there you go, make it the color nicely. You can change the color accordingly. Alright, so it is the same thing to select all several part like that. I'm holding my shift to select more than one object, holding shift. Okay, so make sure this monster does not have an outline, and then it will look great. Okay, and then I'll want the outline over here. This one is dark color. Alright, okay, so no stroke. Alright, so that is the body of the monster. Again, we have the eye. Okay, so since previous tutorial where you already created a basic shapes using a pathfinder, that is what we are going to replicate today. Okay, so if you look at the monster over here, so it's just a matter of a basic shapes combines together. Okay, so first of all, the ellipse tool, okay, which is white color. Okay, and then they have some crescents over here. You guys have created crescents previously in a previous tutorial. Okay, so I just try to make these crescents with different color. Alright, and then using a pathfinder have been covered in your previous tutorial. Okay, pathfinder over there. Okay, and then this one is very light gray. Okay, so I'm just going to choose my gray over there a little bit. Alright, get my gray, and then the eyes over there using basic shapes as well, using triangle. This one we already covered in previous tutorial. Okay, just create the basic shapes, different color to make sure I were able to identify it. Okay, so it is a dark gray. Okay, and then several other two combination of shapes down there. So I'm just going to duplicate this one. This one is a dark red, and then another one is a very light red over there, red with reduced opacity. Okay, so opacity you can find it over here. Okay, transparency, reduce this one to 40%. Alright, and then you will have this several shapes. So I'm going to put this shape, all of the shapes, okay, in our new canvas. Okay, and then combine it over there. Okay, so select the shapes over there so you can see. Right click, arrange, bring to front, move it over there. Okay, so this one, right click, arrange, send to back, and then you will have the shapes over there. Okay, once you already done that, select all, Ctrl G to group it together, and then you can put the eye at the monster. Okay, there you have it. You were able to create a character with the basic pen tools and the basic shape that you have learned in previous tutorial. Okay, so we'll make a bonus tutorial afterwards where you can create a poster from the character that you have done over here. Okay, so I want you guys to try these tutorials and then try to create this monster and practice your pen tools. Alright.